Positions available starts now.
Welcome all to Positions Available Now from Skill Trade Tutors Online, where you get a better start to the trades. Let's find out what we're going to be finding out now for the apprentices. Okay, so the first one here is basically if you were an apprentice and you couldn't find a job and all of a sudden you find something like this that says electrical fourth year apprentice, you'd have to make sure your portfolio is right up to date and that you are at that point. Then you would be one of the best candidates because they would know within a certain amount of time you would be done. You'd be at your fifth year and you'd be done. So that is a good way of understanding what looking after the portfolio is. And when somebody's trying to find a job, they're not worried about the paperwork and what's there. They want to land the damn job, and then somebody looks into it, and then finds out it's not right or something's missing. It's too discouraging. So guess what happens? As you can tell, these positions sometimes have a hard time getting filled because you have to prove you're at that level. But if it's up to date and you can prove you are, you're in like a glove. Now, another kind of job that's been coming up is skilled laborer. Now, in this case, at the Suncor base plant. So in other words, you're at one location. And as you can tell, they really believe more in the fact that you are going to be helping others than yourself. Because there is no apprenticeship here. There's nothing. So you're spinning your wheels in the same place, but it's a job and you can learn stuff. The sad thing is you're helping trades. So this is all part of an apprenticeship. But these are the kind of traps you get in something like this, and that's it. Because you'll burn your best years for being an apprentice, being a laborer. And sometimes it's even worse because you get real comfortable with it, like this example. This is skilled laborer, and as you can tell at the bottom, you could be part of their union. Like, you're going to be looked after. But again, there is no future in being a skilled trades when you're a skilled laborer. Although it says there too, you could be helping the trades. So it's awesome when you help the trades because that's usually as being an apprentice. And here you get in a union and it's the laborers union. Oh, you're really doing good now because that's not the skilled trades union, like the electrical workers union, the carpenter union, the welder union. There's these skilled trades, that's the idea of protecting and of making a decent wage as you move up to a journeyman status or journey person status. So we're going to do a little recap here. So like I said, when you see electrical fourth year apprentice, if your paperwork is up to date and you have that amount of experience, you're in there like a dirty shirt. They'll look at it and go, wow, you fit perfect. So that's the portion of making sure portfolio is up, going for jobs like this, where it's specifically a level of apprentice they want. And somebody fourth year is close to done. So they'd want to see the portfolio fairly filled out so they'd know what you can do. The next one is the skilled laborers at a site. So that's comfortable and everything because you're at the same place all the time. It's like a little routine. But at the site, you are a laborer. There is no skill forever. But it's solid. They always need laborers there. So if that's, and it's at a site, which means that you're not bouncing all over. And then the last but not least is where you have a situation where it's going nowhere because you're being told you're going to be in a laborers union. So there is no evolving to anything grander than a master laborer. It's different. Take care. We will see you on the next one. Stick with the skill trades.
Begin your career in the skilled trades with a strong foundation and focus on building a brighter future with Skilled Trade Tutors Online. Begin your apprenticeship stress-free. We'll handle the portfolio paperwork so you can focus on becoming the licensed skilled trade professional you want with STTO.ca apprenticeship sponsor. Keep your tools and thoughts clean, your mind alive and awake. Be fit for duty during your workday and always wear PPE the right way. That's from the Apprentice Crew from STTO. Apprenticeships are one day at a time and not forever. Any questions can be brought to me, Guy LaRochelle, the apprenticeship sponsor. We will see you on the next one. Positions available out. Check out STTO.ca.